Hi everyone, I'm Gemma Kubrims and welcome to review of Speak English or Die, the debut record by the band S.O.D. Today we're celebrating the 40th anniversary of the album, so I decided to go back and see if it still holds up or not. My story with this band is quite simple. It all started with my siblings who had lots of cassette tapes and CDs of metal music, a lot, like hundreds or thousands cassette tapes. I remember going to my brother's room, I was like 3 or 4 years at the time, and this record caught my attention. It was on a cassette tape because of the cover art, and next to it there was M.O.D, USA for M.O.D, Surfing M.O.D, and Grass Misconduct. And I was looking at the cover arts and I truly enjoyed them. I was like, this is amazing, like I am just a child at the time. So I took them. He told me that I can listen to that, so I went to the cassette tape player. At the time, I did not understand a thing, because I'm a child and also English is my third language, but I've loved the music, and as years went by, I still remember those bands, and then I had the internet, like in 2008. I've checked out more CDs from M.O.D. I've also checked out the lyrics, so I finally understood what the songs were about, and I did enjoy most of that, and that's all basically. So let's talk about S.O.D because this is an interesting music project that basically spawned a new music genre. So let's start with the lineup. Where is it? We've got Billy Milano on the vocals, that's for sure. Scott Ian on the guitars and Charlie Benante on the drums. They're from Anthrax, the thrash metal band from the Big Four. We've got Dan on the bass. So those are just 4 friends hanging out because Anthrax just finished recording their second record, I think, Straining Disease, right? Right, and they had like some time to record more music, and instead of writing more Anthrax songs, they decided to just screw around, joke around and make this stuff. They did a demo called Crab Society North in one day. You can go and listen to it. The quality of it is black metalish, I would say. You can check it out, but it does not sound that great. This one, on the other hand, has a professional production, so it sounds fantastic even to this day. And yeah, what this band wanted to achieve was basically to mix thrash metal and punk music into a one genre, and they've achieved that, and they called it crossover. That's all, because it's crossing over. The production was handled by Alex and Scott Ian, and it's tight, it's clean but heavy, no loudness war, no clipping obviously. It sounds a lot better than half of the productions that come out these days. Yeah, I have nothing to complain about here. Message is diverse, the songs are mostly comedic, they're supposed to be funny, but there are some songs that have serious topics, like the track No Turning Back, which is about climate change, and it's not a joke, so that is quite surprising. I do enjoy the lyrics there. Also, the most relatable song from S.O.D is Milk, where the guy is disappointed that he can't eat his cereals. That's fantastic as well. What else? United Forces has a great message. Speak English or Die is hilarious, anti-immigrant obviously, so I cannot come to USA, I guess. Kill Yourself is aimed at some dude who added parental advisory stickers to CDs or albums back in the 80s. Sergeant D is about the band's mascot. I am not sure if Douche Crew is about Motley Crue or Slayer. And Freddy Krueger is self-explanatory, so I urge you to read the lyrics by yourself. Some of them will make you laugh, some might make you cringe after all those years. I have no problem with the lyrical content because I've been listening to this stuff for like 10 years before I even checked out what the songs were about. That's how I'm actually always approaching music, where the music comes first, then the vocals, how they sound, and at the end the lyrics, because I don't have to agree with the lyrics to enjoy something. Also in this review I'm only talking about the original 21 songs and one B-side cut from the recording sessions. I'm not talking about songs like Identity and Go, because they were clearly written for the second record, which came out in 1999. So when I'm going to review that album in a couple of years, I'm going to talk about those songs there. I do understand that Identity and Go are on the special edition of this album, but they were not recorded for this album, so for me personally it would be weird to talk about them here, when you can clearly hear that they were recorded 15 years later. Now let's focus on the structure, which is basic. Songs usually go like this: intro, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, verse, pre-chorus, chorus, solo or a bridge, chorus, outro. Sometimes it's different because some of the songs are very short and they only consist of a blast beat and the song title being shouted at you. When it comes to the music genre, obviously it's a mix of thrash metal and punk, crossover thrash. Now let's talk about the musicianship. Let's start with the drummer Charlie, where he is just straight up phenomenal. I love his double bass work, the blast beat sections he does here. Many people consider him to be the first person who recorded blast beats on an album. I am not sure if that's true or not, but I'm just mentioning it here for you. His playing is phenomenal, I love his speed, precision. Now let's talk about the bass. It's audible, it mostly follows the guitars, but we have lots of moments here and there where the song starts with just the bass line, or this drumming and bass line, and that's it. That's quite good, I do enjoy it. It's nice to see a bassist being respected and actually heard in music. Next, let's talk about the guitar work by Scott Ian. I love his crunchy, fast, thrashy guitar riffs, mixed with those more slower ones, doom, 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 doom. All of that stuff is great and it complements the songs quite well. Last but not least, let's talk about Billy Milano and his phenomenal vocals, which are just one of a kind. He sounds hilarious on some of these songs. He's shouting, yelling, screaming, all of that stuff, and it goes hard. I actually do enjoy his vocals, even more in M.O.D, I must say, but here he sounds great. I find it actually hilarious that I prefer his vocals over anything that can be heard in Anthrax music. Sorry for that. Now let's rate the individual songs. The album opens up with an intro called March of the S.O.D. This one has a fantastic guitar riff. It's legendary, everyone knows this riff. It's timeless. 11 out of 10. Sergeant D and S.O.D. This song I just love that crunchy, that fast thrashy riff. The Sergeant D is coming and you're on his list. Fantastic song all the way. 10 plus out of 10. Kill Yourself. This one is fun to listen to as well. I've actually made recently a Doom MIDI of this song for this anniversary, so go check that one out. 10 out of 10. Milano Mosh. This one I've also doomified because, well, it's a classic. You think that you're we mash under the tree, we mash. Yeah, it's simple but effective. It's so much fun to listen to. I don't know if anyone could hate this song. 11 out of 10. Speak English or Die. The intro goes hard. The verses, hell yeah. This song has nothing bad at it. It's a banger from beginning to the end. 11 out of 10. United Forces. I love the chorus here because, well, it's simple to sing. United Forces, United Forces. Yeah, the main guitar riff is classic and memorable, same as the entire song. Nothing to hate here. 11 out of 10. Chromatic Death. I love it. The fast, the tremolo riffs. Fantastic song as well. 11 out of 10. Pi Alpha Nu, or however you pronounce this one. Yeah, I love this one as well. Every single section here slaps. It's short but effective. 11 out of 10. Anti-Procrastination song. Well, it's a 7-second joke. It's here. It's okay, 7 out of 10. What's That Noise is my favorite song on this record, probably my favorite one from this band, because the beginning alone with the guitar riff, and Billy's is like, whoa, 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 doing these noises, it always cracks me up. And that noise, what's that fucking noise? Wow, Alex, fix that fucking thing. It's just so hilarious to me. I've listened to this one a lot because it always cracks me up and it brightens my mood. 12 out of 10. Freddy Krueger, amazing main guitar riff, the drumming is stellar, same with the vocals, hell yeah, 10 plus out of 10. Milk, one of my all-time favorite songs from S.O.D as well. Doom doom doom, doom 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 doom, doom doom doom. Doom 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 doom, and how fast it goes, the blast beat sections here. This song is such a banger that Deftones covered it, which is fascinating to me. I don't know why people don't know about that, but it's crazy. Milk, yeah, 11 out of 10. Premenstrual Princess Blues, well, this one, lyrically, it's kinda gross. Musically, it's fun, you know, it's a great song, but nothing special. 8 out of 10. Pussy Whipped, I love the intro here because it sounds very dark. Then we get some crunchy, fresh guitar riffs. The chorus is fantastic to listen to. Yeah, it's a great song. I do like it a lot. 9 out of 10. Fist Banging Mania. Another generic song, I would say, because I do enjoy it from beginning to the end, but I always forget that it exists. I hope you catch my drift. 8 out of 10. No Turning Back. This is one of the highlights on this release for sure. I just love all of the guitar riffs, the melodies, the drumming. Stellar stuff. 10 plus out of 10. Fuck the Middle East. This one, well, it's very short, but it's fun to listen to. It's heavy, straight to the point. 8 out of 10. Douche Crew. Yet again, the guitar riffs are memorable. The drumming stellar. Yeah, I know that I am repeating myself, but I have nothing to complain about here. 10 out of 10. Hey Gordy, another joke track. It could have been cut from the album. 6 out of 10. Ballad of Jimi Hendrix. Well, it is hilarious because it's short and it's like, you're dead. Haha. 8 out of 10. Diamonds and Rust extended version. This is the kind of a joke that I would make. Like, this is the kind of shit I would release. I actually have some unreleased songs from my last album that were like 4 seconds long and had questionable song titles, to say the least. So yeah, I think every musician does that shit. So yeah, this one just cracks me up because it's an extended version. I would love to hear the normal cut. 8 out of 10. Now let's talk about the bonus song that didn't make the cut for the album. Ram It Up, which is an Inferno cover. I am not sure if the reason why this is not on the album is because it's a cover and the other band from Germany could sue them or like take some of the cut from the record sales, or is it just because they didn't want to have it on the album? It's weird because this is a banger, it's a fantastic cover, I love this one. I know that they didn't write the music for it, but the music slaps, like the riffs, the melodies. It's a classic tune, I love the lyrics, the chorus, all of it. Should have been on the album. 11 out of 10. To sum it all up, the consistency is stable, the flow is fitting, repeatability. Yeah, it's a masterpiece. I enjoy this record from beginning to the end. It still holds up after all those years. The highlights for me are March of the S.O.D, No Turning Back, Milk, Payafanu, Chromatic Death, United Forces, Milan Homage, Speak English or Die, Kill Yourself, all of that stuff, even Ramp It Up. The only thing I would change here would be to like remove some of the songs. For example, Anti-Procrastination song, well, it's not that funny. Premenstrual Princess Blues, it's just okay. Trim it down a little bit. Add that cool cover, that bonus cover from Inferno on the record, and it would have been a legendary stuff for me. Besides that, it's fun. I do enjoy it. Celebrate yourself by spinning this record today. It deserves your love and attention. I hope that we can see each other in 40 years to celebrate 80th anniversary. That would be crazy. If you enjoyed the review, like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram, links in the description. Shout out to all of my Patreon supporters who gracefully sponsor these videos. You are all truly wonderful. You can join them if you like. That would be cool. Join my Patreon or die. Sorry for that. See you next time. Bye.